Is it racist to expect black children to be able to know and be able to show that 2 + 2 = 4, or that 7 × 5 = 35? Is it racist to require a black child to come up with the precise, correct math answer? That's a question that black professor John McWhorter asked recently, and you can find it on his blog site. He calls it Bears Mentioning. In our post-June 2020 world, there's a new document making rounds in the educational industrial complex titled A Pathway to Equitable Math Instruction, Dismantling Racism in Mathematics Instruction. McWhorter highlights what this document claims is apparent racism and white supremacy in how we've been teaching math to black students. For instance, teaching math in a linear fashion with skills taught in sequence is racist. Valuing procedural fluency, such as knowing the steps to calculate fractions and long divisions, is racist. Requiring students to show their work is racist. And requiring students to raise their hand to be called on just reinforces paternalism and power hoarding. Now, students across the globe, in the poorest of countries, these students learn math. They learn precise math, math with an answer, the right answer. Yet the United States, the most prosperous nation on the planet where opportunities are plentiful, we must endure educators patronizing black students, saying they shouldn't have to learn math. In fact, learning precise math is just white supremacy in action. Guess who's helping fund it? The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The John Locke Foundation's Mitch Kokai wrote a locker room blog post about it, which reveals that over the past decade, the Gates Foundation has provided nearly $140 million to some of the groups behind this document. And this document is part of a new teacher training course offered by the Oregon Department of Education. But don't think it'll stop there. My question for Bill Gates would be, are you planning to hire only white computer engineers? Because you know he wouldn't hire ones that don't think it's necessary to come up with a precise answer. And to think that black kids shouldn't be required to come up with the same answers as every other child, that's racist, and a very long way from Martin Luther King's dream of a colorblind society. So what do? Well, keep an eye on your school district's curriculum and make sure this document doesn't make its way into the teacher's lounge. Your voice of reason makes a difference. Now, if you have feedback for me on a topic or a question you'd like to ask, email me at therightAOC@johnlocke.org. And for all the news and information you won't get anywhere else, visit johnlocke.org and carolinajournal.com. And while you're there, please consider an investment in freedom so we can continue to bring you the news and information you need to make wise public policy decisions. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay informed.